All right, welcome to Postmarked from the Stars. This is a bookstore focusing on science fiction. And if you're focusing on science fiction, you got to bring in sci-fi authors. So one of my favorite sci-fi authors in the game right now is Peter Cawdron. I'm so excited for you to join us. Peter, tell us a little bit who you are, and I'm going to give you a challenge. Can you pitch us on you and the books that you write in about 60 seconds?
I'll do my best, Brian. Thanks for having me on the podcast show. I'm an Australian science fiction author that specializes in hard science fiction or plausible science fiction, and I like to write character-focused stories. When it comes to science fiction and first contact, a lot of people wonder, is there life in outer space? And the answer is yes. That's where Earth is. Earth is in outer space. Now, that might sound like a trite answer because what everyone really wants to know is there other life in outer space? But it's actually an important distinction to make. Earth didn't always look like it does today. It hasn't always been this tropical paradise. Go back in a time machine 500-600 million years, and you won't be able to breathe the air. When life first arose on Earth, the planet was hellish, and yet over 3.8 billion years, life has just flourished in an astonishing manner here on Earth. And so then the question arises, well, if it happened here and it happened when it was hellish here, why can't it happen somewhere else? And so the books I write are all about first contact and imagining how life could develop around other stars and on other planets and other worlds, and thinking about how our interaction with them would influence us.
I can't stress enough that I love your books. I love Tempest. We're going to do some videos on Tempest, but I also read Ezekiel. Absolutely adored that one. Thank you for telling us a little bit about you. And if you're new to Peter, check out his audiobooks or his books. He's got so many good first contact stories. So thank you, Peter, for giving us a little bit about you and why the books you write are so interesting.
And with the Tempest, that's coming out with Podium as an audiobook this month. And they did something unique. So the story is written from the perspective of a male and a female. And ordinarily, audiobooks will only be narrated by one person. But Audible actually used two different narrators. And it really lifts the story. It really gives you this feel that there are these two stories happening in tandem as you see our intrepid explorers landing on this dark moon, and you see the inhabitants of that moon and them dealing with the challenges that they face.
I listened to it, and it is such a good audio performance from both narrators. And if you have any to-be read list, throw this to the top because it's a blast. Thank you, Peter.
Thank you.